ko din po katulog to prepare this. Pero sige na lang, it's not an excuse. Most importantly, I would like to congratulate you for doing this. Na kita nga graduate faculty, we should aspire to be published. Because what happens is that it is a cycle of low publication performance. Ikaw, you don't have the passion, you don't have the drive, you don't have the motivation, kaya wala makakatilaw. Pero kung nakaka ni publication, once tasted, it's always wanted. Murag si Mang Pinong Bake Shop. No? Okay. Ingon ini yung tanga ito ang kuhan. Ingon ini yung tanga ito ang target. I-reverse ito na ito. Mentorship by a published professor because you are going to produce published graduates. No? Naman kay drive, naman kay passion, and you can mentor your student well. Okay? Because you went through the grill. Ngayon ba siya nga, ma-reject man eh. Hindi ko makakalihan. Don't you worry. Like for example, my host professor in Kyoto University, I will be there in May to August next year. Minsan, nasa the paper and then he presented that in the seminar of VSU. Tapos ang question, that's about another concept, an alternative concept at looking at development. They nangutan sa audience how other people are conceiving or perceiving your work. We would like to be honest with you. Kini siya nga amo ang paper na na-publish finally na ISI kay Kyoto man. Na-rejected siya 5 times. Okay? 5 times. Okay lang, laban lang ng laban. Because I think it's also true. When I was in Belgium, Catholic University even, dito na si Pope Ariel nagtulo. Pope Ariel sa 18th century. Tapos nakapuyo ko mga 200 meters away from his apartment while he was at the faculty of religion and history. Pero ayaw mo kabalaka, wala mo pa yung ambisyon na okay. Hindi ko na akong professor at the Center for Mass Communication Research. When you are thinking of publication, the norm is rejection. And what is the message here? Since the norm is rejection, we really have to try our very best. Ano nga akong work before submitting? Because otherwise, ma-reject na siya. So it's rejection, always expect rejection. And that will drive us to work for more. Okay. Ini, the widespread practice of wrong research in the country continues because researchers get promotion and recognition for producing great literature. I think we really have to reverse the process, the concept. Okay? So, emphasize research productivity and promotion system. Pero karon, na-change naman at mga kung ganina, atong NBC will now consider not only publication, but citation. Citation. Okay lang na siya. Okay, that means we will become more productive. Okay na? Questions so far? I would like you to react, to agree or disagree, and then we can discuss. Di na ginawa ko musupulog silang babae. Nag-abuse man kami ko pinawas. Hindi ka daw bumupor ka rin. Questions? Wala? Okay. Ang thesis advising will come next. Kamay rin sila. And hopefully, this will, and siya, what makes for a good thesis advisor? A thesis advising actually is equals to research mentoring, and we should be very grateful because we are mentoring young minds. In other words, we are setting the direction of the student, and we are hoping that we will be able to produce authors. No? Kung ang estudyante actually, kung mag-publish ka siya, we are supposed to be co-authors. No? Ang rule of the game and written rule sa AMUA is that ang estudyante is the first author, ikaw ang professor ka can be the second author or third author, depending. Because ang actually kung ang last na author, dili kay kuha na siya, does not necessarily mean gamay lang iyang contribution, but the person dito katapusan na, that means siya ang pinaka-expert. Siya ang mentor. Siya ang most respected. Ingon na, dili kay man number 1 ng professor. Otherwise, kung paunaw na gani sa thesis tapos na unang professor, that means ang estudyante ang naghatag og degree sa professor. Wala na ang understanding. Okay? However, para pang NPC ako nagpaupo sa una, na recall na biktima during my first publication kay parang siya na-honest lang kunuhay ko. Na-honest ko nung kumayo. My journal article was not credited. Kaya naman ko nga, portion of the masteral thesis funded by at the University of the Philippines of Los Baños. With that, wala credit para sa NBC. Sayang, international sa University of Florida. Bago akong first na publication na sige na lang. So, what I have said a while ago, once tasted, it is always wanted. So, it did not stop me. Pusipag mo malaghan-daghan. Okay? So it's, as what I've said, it is guiding the student. And it involves a lot of patience, a lot of communication, a lot of good relationships. Okay. Number one, qualification on that is competence in research, writing research papers, and in presenting research papers. I just hope that we are still active in research, in conferences, in scientific conferences, and we are participating in scientific conferences that are related to our work, to our field. And we are disregarding scientific conferences that are predatory conferences. Okay? Like predatory journals. So what about the science of predatory journals? Hindi ko yan sa Pilipinas, I just don't know if you know it. Some Pacquiao system. Mga nindot ang title, right? Research Festival. Pila man ang bayan? Nasa Radisson Blue. 25,000 kay Pacquiao naman. Registration until publication. Pero kami dito, na may publication incentive publication incentive system. Ang mag-check anay kung predatory journals siya. Bahala maghilak siya ang kanyang faculty. Meaning to say, kung international journal, ISI, Scopus, 25,000. Ang mutangin niyo, 100,000 na tingali kayo. Which chairman mo ang mga 25,000. However, kung predatory journal na ng points, di ba yun na siya ipapamp ito sa NPC? Because ang publication supposedly, around award, tumatugin niya, you get award for doing a good job. Pero kung predatory ka din ng journal or predatory conference, you should never be awarded. You should never be recognized. Ang tingin niya, flaunt your assets and hide your liabilities. Ang problema niya hindi pa po sa first quarter of 2020, no? Mag-file na po o sa yes, assets and liabilities. Wala mang kuy asset ko, liabilities naman eh. Okay. You are accessible. No? Accessible, that means kung nakagali sa inyo ang consultation or nakagali sa time for consultation, you should be available. Ang akong give, as a matter of policy, personal policy, I usually ask them to text me or email me anay para ma-certain ang akong availability. Otherwise, usap ko ng system, like kung undergraduate thesis, I know that this person, that this student is somewhere in Ormoc. Ako ni text, I'm going to Ormoc. We can discuss your thesis. We can meet at Macdo or we can meet at House Coffee. Don't you worry, hindi ko may mong palibre ako delivery mo. No, ihunan ang ihunan ang pagbasa accessibility. And that happens, bisa na rin ito sa, I think I have inherited this from my professor, my thesis advisor when I was doing my undergraduate thesis. Di ba may mag-discuss dito sa room? Dahil umang ko niya na ito sa canteen. O obleron ko sa gusto. Mawag na ang akong gibuhat. Usahay yung kung ito ka sa barbecue, ito ka maglasyo dahil we will discuss at your thesis. Okay? That's accessibility. Accurate in his or her corrections and criticisms. Criticisms. Ano critically? Actually not criticism, but suggestions. Now, hindi na siya pa. Critic, that means, okay man ang tenets siya, pero ang weakness lang is this. Hindi kay, mga professor na advise, why is this here? Why am I reading this? Usaman ang estudyante. Nangutang pa sa GSIS para sa iyong tuition, nangutang pa sa GSIS tungod kay maganda na thesis. Mangutang pa din sa GSIS kay para ibayad. I just don't know if this is true here. Ibayad ito sa committee. Ang mga ito system is that the student pays at the cashier. Pero parang makatagan niya ang envelope after the panel, while the panel is there. Hindi na siya ng we are copying or using a system. Like I just know, I feel it awkward. Pero kung makinali, but first one is millions. Provide timely feedback on the students' work. And so, make it a point, ako pa, kung email mo namin, I usually ask them to send an email as an e-file, as an attachment. So, bigyan ko nga, give me at least 2 days and then I will get back to you. Otherwise, akong i-run through, ang inyong theoretical framework, I think there's something wrong. Kindly read or kindly read the ITCs or the ID research article, kindly refer to this, and then we check. Ano po siya makakuha? Or can we meet para to discuss? Okay. Provides reasonable criticisms. That means, ang critic is meant to improve the work, not to put down the student. Ikaw kabulog pa rin mo, master's man ka. O na PhD man ka, ikaw di ay mga pride po ka, mga ikay publication. Actually, I usually challenge the students, especially those taking up research under me. Kanina publication is supposed to be a measure sa mga productivity. You can ask your professor if he or she is strict. Yung when was your last publication? May ano? Okay? Sets high but realistic and attainable standards. Ini siya, sa una, ang akong thinking, for example, was only ang research numbers. Not significant, not related, not significantly related or significantly related. Percent, standard deviation, mean, average. Research na siya. Pero karon, ang qualitative research is gaining ground. And these are the alternative ways to investigate, to explore phenomena, to explore things. So, kini siya, realistic, kaya po tamo advice, ako usually, if my student is interested in qualitative research, that is the start of my headache. Listen tayo ang qualitative research. Magdanggo ka, ano ba itong diagram ha? There was even a time na nagkuha ko mga platito because gusto na ko nga, what if kung ngayon ini ang representation sa iya? Naghinuin mo kong diagram, ako itawag ang estudyante. Why do we discuss this? Ngunit hindi tingali ang imuhang model na i-develop. Please, that was on participation of the youth in 4H club. Unsa man ang outcomes of their participation. So kanang that should be represented by a model. Naghiwalay og model. Mato nga nag-spread og platito ni katawaan mi dito. Unsa man mo? Wala mo nangaon, niya daghan man lagi na. Daghan man nga plato niyo ang gituan. So if you are setting high standards, we should also work with the student because in the first place, especially kung undergrad, we are inducting the student into the research. Ang difference sa undergrad, master's, or PhD are these. So it is in the degree or the magnitude of assistance. Of course, ang undergrad, because this is the first time, although nagpagtigan sila ng research during their senior high school, however, their research in senior high school was more of a group research. Pero sa thesis na yan, di ba, individual. Kinahanglan na sila, well-guided na siya. Okay? So, sa undergrad, close ang guidance. Sa masteral, you detach. Meaning to say, you develop their sense of independence. Sa PhD, totally independent na din na. Okay? Pero kung mapapaalingin ko, masteral or mga doctoral, isa na ka ng grammar lang, basic na grammar, hindi pa lain man po kayo, especially sa mga communication. Well, usahay, you end up writing. Yung na lang kayo usahan sa iyong point. Ibig mo flat 1, 1.25 na lang tingali kung ikaw ang nagsulat ko sa parts. Okay? Tapos as what I have said, kung graduate school na natin, let's always aim, let's always have an eye, have a focus on publication. Okay? Sa'yo na mag-publish. Ang requirement lang is that ang thesis, a dissertation should be theoretically and methodologically sound. Kung dili ganyan na siya, if the other is lacking, then there's no way na ma-publish na siya. Okay? Of course, ako gayong kanina, since ang draft is always meant for editing, kinahanglan kita, we should be able to exhibit good writing. Kung natin publication, it lends a lot of credibility na to. Okay? Student, hindi lang po yung professor. Estudyante po, these are the things that we should expect them. Sa ako na rin experience, conducts intensive review of literature, extensive, making sure that he or she is covering the latest developments in the field and on the research topic. For example, if not for your education, education is among the most mature fields in the world. Kung siya kinaunahan, dagang yung journal sa education. Naglaylay na nagnanan. However, the fact remains, education is just about learning. Okay? Kung di ka nililid, sa ako ang style, I'm not saying this is the best practice, you should do this. Ako, natin mga collection of articles. Okay? For example, when I was in Belgium, 24/7 lang akong access sa journal. That means, magkaroon 2019 pa, this is November, ang kanto mga articles lined up for publication by 2020, like September, October, pwede na rin ma-access. Really pa laid out. Nakakabito ba ng mga editing sa mga reviewers. These are accessible na. Hindi sa po, it takes millions before a university will be able to subscribe to online publications, to online journals. Dili sa Pilipinas because universities are kampo ni Poor Rita Sanchez. Diba? Dili ta ni millions na every year. Model ko na Web of Science na journals, mahal. Ang Scopus na journals, mahal. Puro mahal. Okay, ay murag-murag ka lang kuan. Lahat daw nagtataasan except for one. Sa mga puno, height. Ngayon na nakikipangutan ko, mahal na ba rin tayo ng mga butang? Mahal na gasolina, mahal ang lisan, mahal ang oil, ang tanan-tanan. Usa na lang kang mahal, usa na lang kang wala nagtaas na. Yung siya, isuran ko ang tanan ni Sir Ray. Next question naman din. Dato siya vertically challenged. Okay. Thus away with intellectual parasitism. Ito as cited by, we should develop the student to be independent. No? Because getting as cited by, meaning to say, dependent ka. Parasite, that is parasitism. We are developing the attitude of parasitism. Meaning to say, let the student examine, require the student examine, huwag lang to sa original work. Otherwise, kung hindi ka na siya accessible, tinagaga na ang online yung mga authoritative na mga journals, free of charge. Not to sa research gate. Pag-member ta, because you can access tanan. Like for example, ilan i-post 2019 yung mga articles na dito, 2020 mga program for publication na naman ito. And then you can write the author. Naman po dito ka ng pagaling ka ng murag na section ito, you can request a full article. Okay? There are articles that are posted abstract lang. But there is a section that you just click request a full article. Tagaan na, sa pakuban, hindi mo reply, pero pakuban, mo reply. Ang chances about sa ako 60% muhatag sila sa ilang paper. Okay? Pakuban po, mo request sa ako o full paper. Kailangan dito mga paper na walang kami ang title lang sa una ganing wala pa research gate. So, they would request. Okay? Explore new ways of approaching a research problem. Sa akong ginong kanina, our understanding before sa research was only numbers. Sa pagkakaroon na university like ours na highly technical, hindi ka ayaw ma-appreciate ang qualitative research. Kaya lima na po ng respondents, unong pa ang respondents, but actually, we have what we call, masama na itong gitawag, theoretical saturation. Kung maabot na namin sa theoretical saturation, then it's time for us to stop. Meaning to say, there are no more new information that will emerge. And that's why it's about, qualitative research is about depth, but not the number of respondents. Okay? Takes initiative, does not depend on his advisor, submits work on time. Now, ang mga, kini siya, common sa undergrad, but this is a no-no na for master's at PhD. Saan mo kaya akong buhaton in research? Saan mo kaya akong buhaton? Yet, when they are conceptualizing their thesis, we still talk. Kini siya, o pwede siya, o present sila tulo alternative problems. Though ang disadvantage, what are the advantages and the disadvantages, and then we weigh. Ang problema ni ini, paghanda kami kasi ang thesis sa Marawi, kasi pagbalik kami ng terorista na ka. Okay? Or, kasi nagdala na ka kasi, mas na open. Okay? Mga anak. and observes boundaries. This also holds true not to sa professor. So what do I mean by observes boundaries? Estudyante ka, hindi po ka, kung subukan ka manghukas nato sa balay sa professor, I think that's beyond, that's bordering the boundary. Hindi mo napili na po. Especially kung babae ka, gwapa, niya patulungan ka dito sa bedside, professor, murang din na po na siya. That's the boundary, that is the extreme case. Pero wala, for example, naman po yung, pero kung volunteer po ka, kung volunteer ka na matulog, ay siya sa nagumusul, di ba, professor?
Kamahirang matulog ng karit ko.
Ang talaga mo balipad, yun niya. Masa man eh?
Extension.